Welcome to another video in our video series, Technology Accelerators for Business. In this case, we'll focus on customer surveys. So the role of customer surveys are how to turn great free feedback into meaningful business improvements. Bear in mind, marketing is a game, but before we start playing that marketing game and making promises, we have to understand how well we actually do in the minds of prospects and customers. So we survey. Before we start walking to home plate, to start running those base paths, before we start down the path of marketing our business, we really need to install some processes and some technologies to make sure we're capturing great feedback at every opportunity. Customer surveys, first and foremost, start with asking a very fundamental question: how well do we currently do? There is a great book called The Ultimate Question, and it's about the Net Promoter Score. We'll get into that in a moment. You can also answer that ultimate question by reading these books. So, boiled down, that question is simply this: would you recommend us to a friend, business, or colleague? Scoring is on a 1 to 10 scale. Anything below a 9 means that there's some inherent problems in your current customer service and support process. So you need to ask additional questions of those customers that rate you below that 9. How well are we currently doing, or why are we currently not meeting your needs or expectations? And then fix your business around that. Some standard current methods to collect data: SurveyMonkey.com is a great service, charges maybe $19 to $29 a month. You can build your own customer survey questions here. Here's an example of a customer survey, a Wells Fargo Gallup-based survey. Notice here, they have taken lengthy surveys and they've boiled it down to 4 basic questions. Number 1, did we go out of way to please you? Did we display the fact that we wanted your business? Did we do things right the first time? And did we treat you as a valued customer? And they have a lot of money behind them, and they have basically taken customer surveys and they've created a ranking system based on these criteria here. And you can now take these kinds of surveys and these kinds of scoring with technology today and actually build online forms. Here's an example survey of something we're currently doing. It takes those same questions. You're able to now boil this down to branches they may have visited, employees they may have dealt with, and then again, these are the questions. Based on this interaction, please rate the degree to which you agree with each of the following. Again, went out of their way to please me, wanted my business, did things right the first time, and then you submit that. Here is the basic input field that the customer first goes through. Again, the office that we visited, which would then pull up the employees. And what's great now is you're able to see in real time, all the time, via mobile application or desktop application, the visits to branches and the scoring and the reporting by branch location or by customers or by employees. So this allows a very holistic way of identifying branch locations and employees in terms of who's actually pleasing the customers. This is a higher level customer survey strategy, but with current technology, it's very doable today. Notice how world-leading retailers are actually conducting surveys. This is a link to outbound communications. Anytime somebody comes in through a website, they ask, would you like to take our survey? You have to give them the option to opt out and not take the survey. This is a link to a website for all electronic opportunity. Anytime someone buys something from your website, they are given the opportunity: yes, I'll take the survey, or no, thanks. Here's a great article on 18 awesome survey and poll applications. This is in the ensuing video, but we'll talk about this in the next video. A lot of very low-cost, highly effective applications to take survey or take customer feedback and then act on them. Traditional methods would be a fax survey or a countertop survey where you're actually physically gathering data. This is a little bit more time-intensive and certainly costly in the long term. So in summary, as far as customer surveys go, decide which method and or technology best suits your business. Decide who's going to manage the process and make this an ongoing initiative. Thanks so much for your time. For more information, of course, please feel free to give us a call. Appreciate your time. Make it a great day. Here's a brief overview of 18 awesome survey and poll apps. We referred to this in our previous video on customer surveys and the importance of them in this video series. There is a link to this on the last slide in the previous presentation, but I thought I'd walk you through this real quick. Just keep these names in mind. You can find these online. Number 1, PollDaddy. Number 2, SurveyMonkey. Zoomerang, Wufoo, eSurveys Pro, Polcode, Constant Contact, Ace Polls, Twigs, Micropol, 99 Polls, Survey Gizmo, Free Online Surveys, Mindful, Checkbox, GetResponse, Inquisit, Lime Survey. There you go. Anyways, that's a brief overview. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, please see the last slide and from the previous presentation, and we'll be happy to discuss how to apply these in your business.